Rightio, hello and welcome back to another video. This time we're playing some World War 3. It's a first-person shooter. You may or may not have heard of it. It's had multiple releases and we'll talk about that. But today I'm going to bring you two games, one on Team Deathmatch and then one on basically Conquest. They've changed it up a little bit, but it's basically Conquest if you've played any kind of first-person shooter with that game mode. So this game that we're looking at is Team Deathmatch, and it's 10 versus 10, I believe. And this map basically consists of sort of like a octagon-shaped building with a big courtyard, just narrow corridors in the building, with some cover in the courtyard, but it's a bit of a kill zone, to be perfectly honest with you. So, as we can see, ran straight into someone. So, yeah, it's a game I've wanted to bring to you for a while, whether that be a stream or a video. But we'll talk about some of the limitations that this game has currently. But there's a lot of positives. I wish I could just come to you and go, yeah, this is a fantastic game. It's currently free to play in its beta format, and I believe it's free to play once it becomes like a full game, if it becomes a full game. And you can pick it up on Steam. It's on PC only at the moment. I don't know if there's any plans for console or anything. So we're just I'd never played this map before. So yeah, my history with this game is I picked it up pre-beta, where you basically had to pay to get into it. You had to pay like a pack or something. They had different tiers and stuff like that. Unfortunately, and this is something that's still plaguing it a little bit, there are bugs, there are server limitations, and I think at the time when I first played it, like the UI in the game, like even just to press start game was, the best way to describe it is buggered, to be honest. But I've come back to it. I downloaded it last night, and I played about 5 games. So no, I haven't got a crazy amount of experience. I think previously to that, when I first downloaded it about a year and a half ago, I'd played about 15 games, something like that. Mainly Conquest. But as you can see here, we're holding we're holding an angle basically, and probably on a lot of this game, it's going to be holding angles. It's got a very fast time to kill. Yeah. Almost like a hardcore setting, maybe on Battlefield or Call of Duty, but probably similar to something like Insurgency Sandstorm, sort of time to kill. You can respond sometimes, you know, if you take a bit of fire, you sometimes get the opportunity to return fire, but most of the time you're dead to rights. So as you can see, the game's lighting and textures and stuff like that are really nice. Like, they're really nice, solid sort of animations and textures and stuff like that. There is currently, with this game, they do a lot of server maintenance. Again, it's in beta, so that's what we should expect. Because there was some server-side lag, and I did experience that a few times. But overall, you know, hit reg and stuff like that, I didn't really complain about that. I didn't really notice any poor sort of hit reg or coming away from a firefight thinking, oh, I think I'm pretty sure I put more bullets in than that. Because as you'll see when I die a lot. You get like a summary of what happened, where you got hit. I'm just using the basic AR in this, and yeah, we're just sort of, to be honest, I didn't realise how quickly the Team Deathmatch games go. We're almost finished on this one. But yeah, in regards to weapons and stuff, I guess it's probably got about a similar amount as like maybe your Battlefield or your Call of Duty. Like, there's about 5 in each class. You've got your standard assault rifle, SMG, LMGs that we will see a little bit of. You've got a couple of sniper rifles, marksman rifles, you know, the standard fare. Oh, I pick up a shotgun. Now this thing does some damage. It's right at the end. Boom. There's a guy on my left. Boom. There we go. That's pretty cool. So that's the first round. It was nice and quick. And yeah, we'll move on to the second round. But weapons-wise, I think the standout feature for this is the attachments. I mean, there are a lot of attachments for these weapons, and you have like a little inventory bag that you bring with you, and you can. It's almost like that new hot swap feature in 2042. You've got this bag, and you can put a couple of sights in it, some more grenades, and you can change things up a little bit on the fly. It's a nice idea. I really enjoy that feature on Battlefield, and it's nice that there's a similar feature in this. I don't use it that much on this. I don't think I use it at all in this video. But I was trying it out. Again, I haven't really got much unlocked. It was handy having the different grenades though, smoke grenades, and also frag grenades. Just trying to peek over the top. I don't know what I'm actually doing here. I'm on a little peek on the balcony. As you can see, there's little catwalks that bring you into different windows. If you're feeling bold, you can run across there. And you can also shoot across the courtyard as well. You see that quite a bit, actually. I think I'll get picked off in a minute from the other side of the map. But it's, yeah, it's got some nice atmosphere, this game, as well. And I would definitely say the team deathmatch mode currently is, especially where I'm still learning the game, is probably my favourite. I feel like you're hitting action, and you know you've got a lot more action, a lot more opportunity to learn the game. I think on team deathmatch, I've actually had to cut in the next game, Conquest. I've had to cut a lot because it's a lot of just running around. The map's huge. But yeah, this bit, yeah, they made me jump. So gun handling wise, you've got attachments. They reduce, they buff and negatively affect your weapon as well. So your standard stuff again. A lot of people say this is like Battlefield 4, or a sort of similar, comparable to Battlefield 4. I think weapon-wise and stuff like that, it is definitely. But I would say it's more like Insurgency Sandstorm, if you've played that. I feel like the time to kill and just like the movement and stuff, you can lean left and right, stuff like that. It's closer to that. So if you like that kind of game, I'd definitely give this a go, especially where it's free. But one thing I would say is, like, I tried this on a Friday night, and the servers fill up so quickly. I don't think there's a lot of servers for this game.
I need some gear, lads.
So it will just kick you out if you're unfortunate enough. And you just get an error message that says something's gone wrong. But I'm just sort of, again, this is my lack of map knowledge. You have got the mini-map to your bottom left that's really handy. This game, I've noticed on the maps, it's very, like, there's a lot of lanes. And you see it in the bigger maps, where it's like, oh, I just want to walk through that building and I'll be able to get to the next part. But it's very much like, this is a long path. Hold that lane. And it's very much like that. A lot of the maps are very lane-based. But again, lovely decoration. Sort of ambiance, I would say. Little thing. Grenades are rather powerful in this. Like, they do a fair bit of damage that you probably expect. They are, you know, you want to chuck one of them in a room. So we do really well. Like, we're about to finish up on Domination, and then we're going to move to Conquest, and I'll talk a little bit more about Conquest. It's I think it's called Tactical Assault or something, but it's got some nuance to it. We also use an LMG with this. But yeah, I don't think I'll be able to stream this because I could potentially come on and we'd have to wait 2 hours to actually get into a game. I think there's about 6 or 7 maps in total for each game mode, something like that. Maybe 5. So yeah, I've picked the LMG here. I think this is about 2 or 3 minutes into the game. I originally started with a sniper, but I wasn't feeling it on this map. You'll see in the bottom left, the mini map. You'll see the lanes. I become Slug Boy at this point. Oh, and I work out that the LMG has a lot of recoil. That took me by surprise, but we hold it down for a minute. This is pretty good. Don't know what that was. I think that might have been some kind of grenade. Might have just skimmed me. Your health's in the bottom left. Guy, and then a couple of people peek me here. I'll just keep holding mouse 1. Slug over to these barricade. A cheeky fella here. Yeah, there's a lot of variation of assets and stuff. Yeah, it just feels, especially coming from something like 2042, it's quite nice jumping on a map that feels lived in. There's a map that's based in a mall on this like Tactical Conquest, and that's pretty groovy. Again, I think they could open up that map a little bit more. Again, very lane based. You can actually just run in a circle. Oh, we're where do I spawn here? So there's a couple of buildings, a couple of support buildings. I think they're like hospitals and stuff. I don't know, office buildings possibly. I think they're office buildings. But the point's right in front of us. You get a nice capture area. You can. Oh, this bit. I don't know where. Is it? Yeah, I don't know where this guy comes from. And I've slowed it down and everything like that. So I get shot at and I'm like, ooh. I run up the stairs. I'm gonna look around. I'm like, what was shooting at me? So, yeah, you can drop medicine, or health, ammo, and gadget crates. What's going on? I must have jumped at the exact same time they came up the stairs. It was bizarre. So yeah, you can drop health, bullets, and gadgets like grenades and RPGs and stuff, and you select that in your character loadout. There's some cheeky people. It's all about holding angles on this game. But it does feel good when you get a little push. It's really good. I'm pretty sure I heard the guy run around this corner. This is the building that I jumped down the stairs. I came back. There was a lot of action here. Got that guy with a grenade.
Hello?
So yeah, it's quite good as well. Like if you, the different weapons do have a different feel to them. You've got sort of Soviet-based weapons and American-based weapons. That's the main sort of chunk of it. I'm here, bottom left. I think I went down to 1 health here. So I think, yeah, it is like if you like Battlefield, but you want maybe a bit of more hardcore element, or you played hardcore Battlefield, maybe on a custom server or something like that, this would be right up your street. I think you'll enjoy it. My only criticism maybe of Tactical Conquest is it can go really quiet. It's 20v20. The vehicles on this, from when I played it previously to now, they have tweaked things. It feels like there's a lot more ways to kill vehicles, and we'll see shortly a call-in you can do, because there's different sets of kill streaks you can call in as well, and you pick those at the beginning of the game. So you can have more recon based or support based ones, or you can have more, I don't know, more artillery or something like that, something with a bit of a bang. But they yeah, I do feel like they've tweaked it. It was nice last time I played this game. Like tanks were just, the splash damage was insane. So there's a tank in front of me here, and I thought I had a big brain moment. I was like, I'm gonna call in a artillery strike, but there's already an artillery strike happening, so I just dump it on a flag. I don't think anything comes of it, but you'll see it all burning out. And I think it's a really cool effect. Like, it is a good looking game. Oh, we're gonna meet some friends in a minute. Yeah, look at these two, Bill and Ben, the flower pot men. We're gonna run into these chaps again in a minute. Yeah, this was me just capping a flag. I thought I'd just put it in. It's relatively quick to cap a flag. Obviously, more people, quicker it goes. Run quicker with a pistol. You can as well. You can overkill. So it's all based on weight. Your character's based on weight. So I couldn't take like an LMG and a sniper, but there's a good chance I could take maybe like a small SMG and a sniper as well. So that's cool. There's some freedom there. So Bill and Ben are just up here. Hello. Goodbye. And as you can see, like in my respawns, you can spawn on your squad. There's a vehicle you can spawn on. There's like a random flag you can spawn on as well. And you can spawn on the capture points. I've noticed if the enemy's even capping it like 1%, like they've just jumped on it, you can't go on that flag. I think that would be something that would be really cool if they, you know, maybe gave the option if it was only 25% captured or 50% captured, you could still spawn on the flag to defend it. I think it would increase some of the opportunities to have a fight, basically, because some of the maps, because like B1 and B2, they're not really next to each other. There is a distance. So some of the maps I did play today, you clear it out and you're good as gold, basically. You're there. You're not going to get pushed again. And you almost felt like it would go really quiet. And I didn't enjoy those parts too much. I wanted to feel like we could get pushed at any moment. But I knew once you'd cleared 2 or 3 people, because there's a lot of things that stop you spawning on your squad, like they can jam, they can be suppressed, stuff like that as well. I don't know why I've left this in. I think it's just like, it looked like he tripped over the curb. So I thought I'd add a vehicle gameplay. I'm not much of a vehicle kind of guy on any game, but this is actually like the APC, I guess. It's unarmed, I think. I mean, let me know if that's not the case. There's a bit of destruction in the car. The slowest roadkill ever in a video game. I get stuck on the steps. Pending doom. I think I run over another person, but I don't know where that is. So, yeah, a little bit of vehicle. So players can spawn on this and jump out. It's quite nice. I quite like that. I wish there was something like that in Battlefield 2042. Some kind of like rolling spawn. I think it creates a sort of an element of, you can cause like flanks and stuff like that. I do try it actually on this, but I meet my match, unfortunately. So it's overall, like, I think with this game, I think definitely where it's a free beta, if you're on PC, it runs pretty smooth. Like I think, you know, the setup, you don't have to have a monster setup or anything like that. I think it's quite accessible. Give it a go. Can't guarantee the servers are up. You can check on Twitter, but I don't think they're always 100% accurate. If the servers are up or down. Oh, here's like a light infantry tank. You can get like a main battle tank, but that seems to be more of a light battle tank, or infantry focused. But yeah, there's a plethora of things you can use to take out armor. And as always, it's very squad. Yeah, that thing is pretty powerful. I don't think it has a lot of armor. So we're coming to the end, and I'd probably just like to say thank you so much for sticking around. And we stream, well, I stream sort of 3 to 4 times a week, or I try to. And I also try and put out a couple of videos as well on different games. We play a variety of games. I'd probably say first-person shooters are my bread and butter, but we play anything from Fall Guys to Total War. And just generally have fun. Like, we're just there to have fun. We've got a great group of people when we live stream, so feel free to stop by, say hi. And if you've got any suggestion of games as well, it's fantastic. So thank you so much. We'll leave it there and subscribe.